Yeah. Hi, everybody. It's your friend Dan, Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. We're just upstairs. I put some of my YouTube down on the TV down in the living room, and I decided I have to come up because not only do I have to use the bathroom to take a number two, as you probably can see, I'm taking a number two in the bathroom. And guess what? I also decided, so we're gonna do a little bit of some. Well, actually, I had to go number two. I took my clothes off, and I'm gonna go take a shower. You see over there the shower of the comic book universe, with the Marvel section curtain. But anyway, so I'm taking number two. Then I'm gonna hop in the shower, and then when I get out of the shower, we're gonna do announcements. And then what we do with the announcements, and then see what's on up, and then I'll let you know what's going on then. Okay, so, sorry about that. Booty shots. Sorry about that. So, anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera this way. And, okay, just gonna face that at the wall right there. With the camera on reverse. Okay? Because, like I said, I've actually had a channel not only removed from copyright, but I've had channels removed because of nudity. So, or flashes of nudity or too much nudity. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna turn on the shower. Turn on the shower. So, yeah. And as you notice, this is part of the segment, or at least now it's kind of part of the segment. Because, one, I stink, and two, I need to take a shower. So, again, it's not just because I'm bored, it's because, one, I'm stinking, and two, I am fluid. So, again, I just fluid. So, alright, so, oh yeah, okay. Hopefully. I will get plan that you can say on the section. Hopefully, hold on. Hopefully. Now. Okay. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened because now my computer or my phone decided to switch screens on me. So it's like, okay. Now, I don't know if you caught anything I was saying as I was getting out of the shower because, again, my fucking computer on my fucking phone decided, oh, I don't want to record the video. Then it's like my phone or my computer decided, it's like, oh, why don't I do a flippo screeno changeo swipperuno? I'm like, no. And then when I opened up my shower curtain, looked down, saw my phone was on a different screen, I was like, what in the actual fuck happened? And then I realized, oh, because my phone wasn't recording, then I was like, God damn it. And then it's like now instead of having like 25 minutes on the video, now it only says I have like 10 minutes on this video. I mean, that's fucking up. That's fucking up by, not my fault, but again, it's technology's fault. That's whose fault it is. It's technology's fault. I don't blame it on myself. I blame it on technology. Sometimes technology can be so fucking overrated. up until a point into a T. Where it's like, oh, so you were recording a video and now the technology decides to play a fastball on me now? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, I was more disappointed than the anime. It's like, come on. Come on, you're killing me, Small. You're killing me, Small. Now, again, I am the opposite of small. I am large. I'm a large dude. Make no mistakes. I'm a large dude. So again, that's sometimes why it takes sometimes a little longer to get these live shows hidden. So, again, make no mistakes. We got to stop making mistakes because at the end of the day, whether you're black or white, Chinese, or whatever, at the end of the fucking day, you have to realize that everybody is who they are and you can't change it. So, okay. God, what the... This is why I sometimes hate when I take a shower because it's like, god fucking damn, it's like, when I try to put multiple pairs of pants on, it's like, because, you want to know why I put multiple pairs of pants on? I'll tell you why I put multiple pants on. It's because I don't want my crack showing up in places that I don't want it. So, again, as Such and Such Theme later says, make no mistake, because we already made them, and we need to quit making more. So, again, my utmost honest apologies on if you're wondering why the live shows have been so weird. It's because technology thinks it has a mind of its own, which sometimes it really does feel that way. Sometimes it's like, oh, technology has a mind of its own. Just like when I'm trying to record a live show or anything, or just any old regular old last video, and then all of a fucking sudden it just switches fucking screens on me to some crap or some cookie or some virus or some page or something I'm not going to buy or I don't give a fat fuck about, then it's like, okay. Then it's like, well, there goes the neighborhood. Because then it's like, oh. Then it's like, you wonder why my numbers are so low on my channel. That's because all these technical difficulties, and unless you have an IQ that's greater than 80, then you're not going to know exactly where I'm coming from. Because yes, I have an IQ of 80. In case you guys know, unless you psychological doctor-ass bastards want to know, yes, I have an IQ of 80. I have an IQ of 80. Yet, people want to say, hey, is Daniel dumb? No, I'm not dumb. There are people in this world that are far dumber than myself. But, again, unless said so otherwise, there really is no denying it. Because at the end of the line, I want to be myself. Oh, I want to be myself. Want to be myself. Want to be myself. Oh, yeah. So then it's like, okay, now I'm putting on a soft polo shirt and popping on my bifocals as Mr. Benjamin Franklin called them. Bifocals. That's actually what glasses are really called. They're called bifocals. Okay. So now, since all that bullshit's done, what are we going to be doing? Well, you see my sexy ass looking at myself in the mirror right there. So, what are we going to do? Well, I do have to show you something. Okay? You see this giant wall that sells Marvel? Well, yeah. Guess how long this fucker took me? This fucker took me 4.5 months to build because, remember, my brother was pushing me forward and pushing me forward and pushing me forward until I like, okay, if I do it, will you shut the fuck up? And then I did. So that's after 4.5 months later of much procrastination, I finally got my Marvel logo wall finished. Hey, I didn't mean to. Bullshit, Lando. Bullshit. Okay. But anyway, what are we gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna go out on my porch, or should I say my balcony. I'm gonna pretend I'm like, why do I have a porch or a balcony, you might ask? Well, you might think like, am I Lord Farquhar? No, I'm not Lord Farquhar. If I was Lord Farquhar, I'd be a hell of a lot shorter. I'd be a dwarf. And I probably wouldn't even be able to hit the top of this balcony. So, again, make no mistake about that. Okay. So we only have, there's the view of the mountain. So, judging by what we have on our street, we call it Los Lagos, but it's actually called Los Lagos, the country Lagos of the same L-E-G-S. But yeah, there's my sister's car with her bunny windshield, and then there's my brother's car down there below my room. Below my room, actually right below my room, is my brother's office, and there's the chair sometimes I do videos at. And an overview of the mountains, the Sandia Mountains. Or as somebody had once said, the Sandia Mountains actually is just, the view, just to call it the view. It's the giant mountain you have to pass. If you want to get from one side of New Mexico to the other, you have to cross this giant mountain. I kind of think it looks like chocolate fudge, to be honest. You go to the really top of those little tiny trees are on the top. I don't call those, even though they're technically called the Sandia Mountains, I like to call them the Fudge Chocolate Mountains. Now, if I was to have a complete world of nothing but sweet things, make no mistake, there will be a day where I'd be like, okay, I'm going to engineer a land, or create a land, or be an architect of a land, where I'd have mountains just like outside my door. And they will be the Chocolate Fudge Mountain. And why am I obsessed with chocolate fudge? Well, 1, it's soft. 2, it's gooey. And 3, it kind of looks like something your dog dropped on the ground. So again, make no mistakes there, no sir. But anyway, you'll see my shelf in case you guys haven't seen that on my other show yesterday. So, I don't know. I don't know what she just said, but I don't like it. I don't know what she just said, but I don't like it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh me, oh my. What did I do? How will I ever get through this day? You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a way to get this day through. You know what I'm gonna do. I'll get the day through. Hey. So it just went from Junkman over to Mythbusters. Okay. And yes, the sound is turned off. So, again, you copyright police can go suck my bitch. But anyway, now, I don't think there's anything in the mailbox there. That's right, because it's Sunday. Table of crap. Table of crap. I don't know what this all is. Well, that's my sister's short she bought at the store yesterday after we went out for dinner to the grill at San Mateo. And yes. So what are we gonna do? Well, you see. Okay, so you might be wondering, what am I doing in my brother's office? Well, I'm just kind of wandering and pondering. I'm wandering, I'm pondering, I'm wandering and pondering, I'm wandering and pondering. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to make a major breakthrough here. I'm trying to make a major breakthrough. The problem is, if I don't come up with an idea, lickety freaking split, then it probably will be a 50% chance it might happen and a 50% chance it might not happen. But, okay, so, what to do? Okay, so you guys might be wondering, what is going on in the comic book universe? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I do have a few things I can tell you. Okay? One of the things I recently found on the internet was that now people of the Snyderverse are trying to boycott this Superman thing. And they're trying to really drive the Snyder people to try to attack the gun people. And honestly, I think it's really fucking petty. I think the whole idea of Snyderverse trying to revert or reverse the idea or try to protest against gun in a Superman movie, I think it's just petty, stupid, and a waste of time. So, again, you heard me right. Yeah, I think it's petty, it's stupid, and it's a waste of time. Also, without getting too political, all 50 states of the United States have some sort of protest against Trump, or as I dub him, President Orange. So there's a lot of shit going on with President Orange. And not only that, we also have more political bullshit happening across international. International. There's a lot of political bullshit happening over in Ukraine, Israel, Iran, Russia, and all those places, among places. I don't know. But anyway, it's not really that much to say because, again, if you watch the news or you have your mom and dad or you don't have a mom and dad and you still watch the news or you read the news or you watch the news or whatever, then whatever. It's like whatever. So, okay. Also, unofficial sponsor today is Athletic Brewing Co., the official non-alcoholic beer of the Hutchins Hut. So, okay. Yeah, let's get zippity-doo-dah with it now. Okay. Also, a little something here. Batmans. You might be wondering, where did I get these Batmans from? Well, you see, I didn't. Because you see, my brother, he got me. This one is, the one without this one without the string is mine. And the one with the string is my brother's. You might be wondering, why do I have these tiny ass Funko Pop Batmans? Well, that's a good question because, again, those are on the toys you found inside the Kinder eggs. You know, the little eggs that have all the chocolate and vanillas and creams and shit, and the little balls and shit you dip it in with a wood spoon. Well, I don't eat the cream part. I eat the balls. I open the toy. I get the balls. I crunch the balls and then chuck the rest away. But long and behold, these are the Batmans from the Kinder Joy surprises that, again, the treat and toy. Okay. Also, what else is going on? Well, I'm going to have a couple of days, just me and my brother. So, again, hopefully we'll be catching up and finishing some of our shows on the TV, and hopefully maybe finish a show or two, or maybe even finish 3 shows. I don't know yet. But I haven't really talked to my brother yet about what me and my brother will be doing on the time where my sister's out of town, because I told my friends at church today, and I told Pastor Don today that yeah, my sister is going to be out of the area for a couple of days, or should we say several days. Okay, but case in point is, in case you guys are wondering, will there be special content this week? Yeah, there'll be a little bit, but I don't know. With today being Father's Day, remember, y'all, remember, if you have a father or you have a dad or a grandpa that's special to your life, remember to wish him a happy Father's Day. And let your father know that the Daniel Hutchins from the Hutchins Hut tells you to wish your father a happy Father's Day. Let me repeat that one more time for you, in case you guys are in the back and you don't hear. I myself, Daniel Hutchins, I want you to tell your father that I said that Daniel Hutchins says that you should tell your father that I said Happy Father's Day. Let your father know that Daniel Hutchins tells you to tell him I said Happy Father's Day. Okay? Very simple request for you guys on the channel. Again, because with it being a Sunday, with the Father's Day holiday traditionally on a Sunday, make no mistake as the theme for today's, because remember, at the end of the day, when you rock with me, you're rocking with me. And like I said, remember, tell your father that Daniel Hutchins here on Hutchins Hut wants you to tell your father that I said Happy Father's Day. Tell your father that I told you to say Happy Father's Day. Okay? That is all. That is all. That is all. See you next time. See you on the next one. See you later.